Hello everyone. So basically Scratch is an online coding platform through which we can make games or we can create animation of stories. Alright. So let's learn how we can use Scratch. So first of all we need to enter the website address of MIT site, which is scratch.mit.edu. So through this website we can use Scratch online, and there is offline version also available if you want to download it. But I think online working is much better and more convenient. So as you can see, this is your login page. If you want to create your own account, you have to click on the join Scratch, and here you have to enter username, password, and then you can create your account. Alright. So after that, for login, you have to click on the sign in, then enter your username, password, and then you can log in. See, it's so easy process. And once your login process done, you have to click on the create link, which is on the top of the page. Just click on it, and here you can see the first look of your Scratch page. Alright. So this is the first look of your Scratch page, and if you can see this space, this is actually your workspace where you just need to drag and drop the blocks like this. Alright. And while coding, you have to put all these blocks together, so just like any jigsaw puzzle. Okay. So basically this is your workspace. Now you can see on the left hand side there are so many coding blocks given here. Alright. So about these blocks we will discuss later. So right now just come on the right hand side. Here you can see one another space given where I am moving this cat. This space is for where your code getting implemented. Okay. Now let's discuss some more feature. So look on the bottom of the page of the right corner. You can see there is one icon given which is choose a sprite. Okay. So click on it. Now you can see there are so many sprites given here. Right. So in Scratch, sprite means characters. The characters which you can use in your project. So for that you have to choose from here. Okay. Now you can see there is one more icon given just nearby the sprite, which is choose a backdrop. Now click on it, and here you can see so many backgrounds given. Okay. So just like sprite, you can use these backgrounds also for your project. Now there is one more option given is size, in which you can change the size of sprite. Like I am changing my sprite size from 100 to 80. See, the size of the cat is changed. Now come on the left hand side of the page. Here you can see so many coding blocks are given. So this is the most important part of our Scratch coding. So we'll discuss it one by one. So first is motion. Motion means movement. So if you want to give any kind of movement to your sprite, like if you want to move your sprite 10 steps or 50 steps, or if you want to turn your sprite, then you have to choose the blocks from motion. Then second is looks. Through looks blocks, you can give effects to your project, to your sprite. Like if you want to change the costume, or if you want to change the size or color, you can choose looks block. Then third is sound. So if you want to implement the sound of your sprite, like if you want that cat will make a meow sound, then you have to drag and drop these blocks. And then events. In events there are so many blocks given, but we'll discuss about this block, which is when green flag clicked. What does it mean? It means you can see there are two buttons given. First is green flag and second is red button. So if you click on the green flag, it will run your project, and if you click on the red button, it will make your project stop. Okay. So whenever we start coding, first block that we need is when green flag clicked. Then control. In control, you can use blocks for repetition, for condition apply, or for forever. Then sensing, operators, variables, and my blocks. These are some advanced blocks that we will discuss further while I'll make my more projects. So here we are just discussing about basics of this coding. So let's make a small program just to understand the implementation of blocks. Alright, so first we'll take when green flag clicked, then if I want to move my cat, then I will apply move 10 steps, and now click on the green flag and see the cat is moving 10 steps. Okay. And if I want that my cat will continuously move, then I have to use forever block in control. Forever means continuously my cat will move like this. Alright. And if you want like my cat will turn 360 degree or 90 degree or 180 degree, I will use turn. Here I am turning my cat on 90 degree. Now see, the cat is turning continuously on 90 degree. Alright, so this is just an example of basic programming, and for more projects keep watching our channel.